Hello, my name is Alicia Cubitt, and I'll be presenting my Phonemic Awareness lesson plan. I'm going to start with my objective. The objective for the lesson that I chose is going to be to teach students to distinguish long from short vowel sounds in spoken single syllable words. So I begin my review with the teacher will review understanding of spoken words, syllables, and sounds using picture cards. So I have various picture cards here that also will go with our lesson that we're doing. There's short I, there is short Y. So I have picture cards for each vowel, each short and long vowel. Some of the questions that I'll ask during the review would be like, what is the first sound of the object on the card? Let's clap and find out how many syllables are in the word. And what is another word that has the same beginning sound? After we've went through that, I'll move on to my overview. The purpose and importance, I listed it as by practicing to understand and hear vowels properly, students will also be able to improve in spelling, reading, speech, and comprehension. My continuity was in the past. Last week we learned understanding of spoken words, syllables, and sounds. Today we will learn how to distinguish long from short vowel sounds in spoken single syllable words. And for future, it says tomorrow we'll practice more on distinguishing long and short vowel sounds. My objective is the learner will be able to distinguish long from short vowel sounds in spoken single syllable words. My motivation, I'm going to start with a video that I actually have here. I don't know if it's going to play or not, but... Okay, so it just goes through each vowel and it gives them both sounds for short vowel and long vowel. And I feel like with it being set to a tune that they can identify with, it lets them be able to remember the order of the vowels easier. So after that, I would ask the students to list the vowels using the song that they learned, and I would also ask them what some of the words that they can think of that have that vowel sound in it. I would use the smartboard with the YouTube video. Next, I would move into my procedures, and my behavioral objective would be the learner will orally distinguish between long and short vowel sounds with 85% accuracy, and I put my blooms as understanding. So my procedures, first I would write the vowels on the whiteboard and teach the difference between long vowel sounds and short vowel sounds. I obviously don't have a whiteboard here, but whenever I'm in the classroom, I would write them and then, write their marks above them, and then make sure that we orally went through them thoroughly so that they could understand, that whenever you're using a short A, is A, and that whenever you're using the long A, like it's saying A, like its name, and make sure that they have a good, clear understanding of that. Then I would use anchor charts showing different pictures depicting the difference between the long vowel sounds and the short sounds. This is one of the anchor charts that I would be able to use to show the difference in those. So then we would move on to our activity, which would be long and short vowel picture sort. And this is what they would do. These are the worksheets. I did an example of one. There's a worksheet for each vowel. This is for long A and short A. You actually take and cut the pictures off of the bottom down here, and then you sort them according to if they make the long E sound or the short E sound, and you would glue them on, and then of course they can color it, but there's one for each vowel. for them to be able to do throughout the lesson. I would do an example of one of these like shown here. That way they can see what they're responsible for doing. And I would assist the students with sorting the pictures out loud together. That way that I can assess their understanding and further help them as we go. So for my closure, I would review back through the different sounds of long and short vowels, and then use, again, the deck of picture cards that I made to show the students and ask if the words would be long or short vowels. Some of the questions that I would use are, what were the vowels we learned about today? What sound do they make? How can we know the difference? And then for homework, I have a worksheet that I would assign that they would go through and read the words and decide if it's a long or a short vowel. They just color in the bubble of the one that they think it is. So that would be the homework assignment. Early finishers, I had a coloring sheet that identify long and short vowels. This is it right here. They would just read the word and then use this up here to tell them what color to color each word on their color sheet. For special needs, the student with the reading disability, I put that they would work with the paraprofessional on hearing and saying the long and short vowel sounds in words. And the student who is an English language learner, I put that he would be allowed preferred seating so that the teacher can work one-on-one with the student if needed. I feel like if you put them closer towards you and make sure that they're within reach, whenever you hear them saying these sounds out loud, you'll be able to check more and make sure that they're pronunciating like they should be. And then I put also assist with the model tongue, teeth, and chin placement. For remediation, I put students who require mediation will be assigned to work with para in small groups using, again, the deck of picture cards from closure. Enrichment, I put that students will complete the Mr. Wishy-Washy Vowels worksheet. It looks like this. And they will color in, they'll choose two colors and then color the short vowels one color and color the long vowels another color. So it gives them pictures of the words, and I would make sure that they understood like what pictures stood for what. And also with the deck of picture cards, making sure that we will go through each picture and each child knows what that word is that picture stands for. And I don't have anything in the reflective comments. So I hope I covered everything that I needed to cover in this video, and I can't wait to go and teach it. Thank you.